championship squad at Island FC, spearheaded by MLS man Connell Smith, and made their way all the way to the final. Ton of opportunity for him.
Longwane puts it in, and it's tucked home perfectly by Oluwaseyi. Minnesota United have doubled their advantage just beyond the half-hour mark. Classic counter-attacking soccer from Minnesota United, and the woes for Sporting Kansas City continue here in 2025.
And we wondered what it was going to look like with Robin Lod in the 10th spot, and this is a great representation, if you're Eric Ramsey, of what you're trying to get out of that relationship on the front line between he and Oluwaseyi. It's a good pickup by United right around the midfield point, and as he drops down in, the way that he brings runners with him, that little touch right there, he knows that that piece is going to come right up on the backside of him, but you've drawn the back line out. More importantly, you've created a one-on-one on the backside with Oluwaseyi. He's got a ton of daylight to step into, and it's an unimpeded path. Jake Davis is doing his best to cut down this angle. He can't get to it. Postcamp a little bit late arriving, and Oluwaseyi, perfect timing on what was absolute perfection on the ball, paid back across.
And it immediately is a bad giveaway by Sporting KC. Oluwaseyi. And Minnesota United with a chance to come forward right out of the gate. And here's an opportunity that is tapped home by Oluwaseyi. Appeals for offside by Sporting Kansas City. But that was far too easy. And the fans at Children's Mercy Park are making their voices heard.
I wouldn't be surprised, though, Nate, if this comes back. You know, our vantage point felt like that ball not only was positive in nature, but the player in an advanced position, which would put him in an offside position. And the question was on the bottom of the screen as to whether or not Jake Davis kept him on. He obviously can't see, and wow, that's a much better look. He is, from that angle right there, looks to be behind. The finish of the first half, unfortunately for Sporting Kansas City, very similar to the start of the second here. Not enough energy, displacement.
Transitional moments, and none more than this place right here, Yankee Stadium, where this field is very tight, very narrow. These transitional moments happen quickly like this.
Oluwaseyi's in the middle. Tani Oluwaseyi scores! Who's going to keep him off the score sheet? Another goal for Oluwaseyi. A quick start in New York.
This is exactly what the Loons would have needed and desired and wanted on the road. Some short, sharp passing to be able to break three, and that is a wonderful ball played across. It is ever so close. Remember, it has to be clear and obvious. It looks like Oluwaseyi is right on the line, but nonetheless, the composure from the Canadian international to be able to get his feet sorted and put it either side of Matt Freese. He's really at the mercy of Oluwaseyi at that point. Calmness, a man that is in fine form, and a wonderful start for the Loons on the road.
Pineda. Right toward the six, and a back heel flick is into the back of the net. The cheekiest of finishes by Tani Oluwaseyi, and the Loons are up 1-0.
Lest we forget, this is one of the best teams in the league from dead ball situations. Now 8 set-piece goals, second best in MLS. This is what I thought we were going to see earlier. Long ball to the backside, the redirect back through. Let one of your towers to go up and win it for you. Do all the dirty work. And you got to do better there if you're St. Louis. Too many white shirts around the singularity. That is.
I think they have another way of playing. Great turn.
This is promising for Minnesota. Longwane behind Robin Lod. Oh, the turn, Lod cutting it all. Watch it! That is a filthy goal from Minnesota United. 1-0 on the road in Lumen Field.
And it all starts from the hold-up play from Oluwaseyi. Because of this hold-up play here, it now allows them to get out of there. Everything about this is what Minnesota United wants to do. And this ball's behind Robin Lod. The class is permanent. From the moment Robin Lod set foot in Minnesota United, he has given them real quality in the final third. He may not be the fastest, he may not be the quickest, but technically he's clean, he's precise, and it is Minnesota United 1-0 here in Seattle.
Goal number 7 on the air.
Martínez naranja vuelve a su posición ahora en el círculo central. Nunca tantos jugadores de Minnesota en territorio de Seattle. ¡Remata! United, el doblete de Tani Oluwaseyi a los 13 minutos. 3-1.
Qué arranque de partido del segundo tiempo. Otro partido. Pedíamos un remate de media distancia a Seattle. No se animaba Roldán, tampoco Bet ni Runak. El que sí se animó fue Pereira en el área rival y lo grita, claro, lo grita Joaquín Pereira porque hay que probar. Tani al acecho del rebote.
And this man, Joaquin Pereira, his delivery has been on point all season. 2 goals and 8 assists so far in 2025. Pumped along by Robin Lod, and there's Oluwaseyi. It's another set-piece goal. And yes, it is in fact Tani time.
I mean, Danielle, the goalkeeper, can't even believe it. But you just said, Eric Ramsey has stated, people will catch on to what we're doing. It's the set-piece opportunities. It's not just about the long throw. Off the long throw, they created a corner kick. That is part of the method of the madness. It's not about the first chance. It could be about the second. What they get off the long throw. A beautiful flick-on header by Robin Lod, and Tani Oluwaseyi makes a meal of it right in front of the goalkeeper. Danielle doesn't do enough to block off that space or make any contact right in front of him. And the Loons find themselves up 1-0. That's a thigh ball goal. Put that in the book. This might also be the first time I've ever done a broadcast where I've said nothing before the first goal was scored.
With LAFC on decision day. So it's all there to the Colorado Rapids. Here's Rosales. Into the penalty area. Oh, it's Oluwaseyi! Game on! Tani time in the Twin Cities. His 10th in MLS this year, and Minnesota answer right back.
Minnesota United says, not so fast. We're going to make this a little bit more difficult, and we would expect this. It's an underlapping run from Rosales. Good composure, keeps it in play, finds the open player. Oluwaseyi does a great job just to get this on frame. Sometimes when you're almost that open, it can be difficult, but you have to figure out, just get it on frame with power. He lifts it just enough between the defender Vines and Steffen for the goal, and now it's game on.